Well, hey there, guys. How are you doing today? I trust you are having a great day so far. And in case you are not, remember this: it is a matter of mindset, and it's always a matter of thought process. Okay. And today we're going to talk about not always about you, but about everyone else. We live in times when, individualism has become such a paradigm. Let me rephrase this. People are so entrenched in the idea of being individualist that they actually believe that it's effective. Now pay close attention to what's going on around you. Like really pay close attention, and you realize that it's not just about you, but everyone literally is involved. People be like, other people's choices and decisions are none of my business. That's why I don't give opinions, no advices to anyone. You know what I'm saying? Like, people be trying to, they're acting like, okay, fine, I respect your choices, you're an adult and stuff and everything, which is good. I mean, it's pretty good until somebody sneezes in your face in this COVID season. It's convenient until someone walks in a building and starts shooting people. It's convenient until someone you know or care for actually commits suicide, Then suddenly arises that sense of concern, or to the least, we start minding the whole thing. We start asking ourselves questions like, how could a person think this way or behave that way? Well, the answer is pretty simple, and in this instance, actually, I'm going to give it back as a question. Would you have done something about it if you could? Because in many instances, people actually can do something about things, but they choose otherwise because they think that holding back on having an opinion, giving advice, or better yet, suggesting or acting towards something is not something for them to actually do. No, you just can't. To an extent, we have to be realistic. And at the end of the day, I believe that as a human being, we are responsible for each other's well-being. One way or the other, directly or indirectly, we are all connected. Now hear me out. You owe it to yourself to understand this. There's such a thing as a sense of responsibility towards the next person. There is. Now, whether you agree with that or no, that will not change the fact that the next person's choices or actions will affect you. We all sit around asking ourselves why people are doing what they are doing, and the thing is, how many of us actually took the time to ever ask them, why they thought the way they were thinking initially before things got worse? We are quick to say, oh, the world is such a harsh place, everything's going upside down, everything blah blah, but what bit of betterness, betterness are we doing about it? What are we doing to make things better? If we are complaining about the world being what it is, yet all we do is watch, not giving an opinion, because there are people who are professional on not giving opinions. I call them walking Switzerlands. Literally, you ask them an opinion about something, they don't have an opinion. Well, later on, they'll be the ones saying, what's happening in this world? But guess what? You can't be complaining about what's happening in this world if you won't do something about it, especially when you can. Because many people are walking around here and like, oh no, the world is so unfair and everything. What bit of fairness have you done yourself? Being a situation changer or a game changer actually is about doing things for people that you don't know as well. I mean, it's easy to be there for a brother, for a sister, for a parent, for a friend. How about being there for a complete stranger? I will tell you this. I was in the metro the other day, and there were actually two people, who were drinking. They were having, I don't know, cola or Pepsi. Anyway, they were having some soft drinks. And just when I was about to walk up to them and tell them, guys, you might get fined for this, a lady actually walked up to them and she told them, guys, be careful, you might get fined for this. And they weren't aware of that. They were clearly tourists. So what they did was they said thank you to the lady and they kept their drinks. Meanwhile, I was looking around. There were many people who were just looking at them and not saying anything. I mean, as and you wonder why things are the way they are. What if things are the way they are because of the way we are? What can we do different so that we can have a different outcome? Individualism is not the way. That's why we have growing numbers of anxiety, depression, loneliness, and so on. Mental illness and stuff like that. So if you see somebody in danger or somebody doing something wrong, for example, on the street, why wouldn't you just approach the person and give them a suggestion? Now, I will use the word suggestion because I don't believe in censorship. You don't censor people. No, because censoring them is a wrong approach. You suggest how they could do things better. You suggest this, and that. And now, depending on cases by cases, higher measures can be taken. But at the end of the day, we are all responsible for what happens to the next person. So it's not just about you, but it's about everyone else. And if you haven't learned anything from COVID, at least learn that. And that's just that. Keep getting out there, keep showing up, keep showing off, and keep living your best life.